What really happened to Taylor Swift's Girl Squad? At its peak, Taylor Swift's Girl Squad was the most talked about friend group on the planet. Supermodels, chart-topping artists, award show appearances, a music video that broke YouTube records. It felt like the most powerful social circle in pop culture history. Then, almost overnight, it collapsed. Members distanced themselves, the public turned, and Taylor disappeared entirely for a year. So what actually happened? Today we're breaking down the full story of Taylor Swift's Girl Squad, how it was built, what it really was, and why it fell apart. The beginning, how it started. The year was 2014. Taylor Swift had a problem. The media had spent years defining her entirely through her romantic relationships. Every new boyfriend became a headline, every breakup became a punchline. She was talented, successful, and completely exhausted by the narrative, so she pivoted. Hard. Instead of relationships, Taylor made female friendship her entire public identity. She began surrounding herself with high-profile women, models, musicians, actresses, and made sure the world saw every single moment of it. 4th of July parties, award show red carpets, birthday celebrations. It was everywhere, and it worked. The term squad goals entered the mainstream cultural vocabulary almost entirely because of Taylor Swift. The Girl Squad became the defining social phenomenon of the mid-2010s. What was actually in it? The squad had 3 distinct categories. First were Taylor's longtime personal friends, people like Abigail Anderson, her closest friend since high school, who appeared in music videos and documentaries. These were genuine, private relationships that existed long before fame made them useful. Second were her long-term famous friends, primarily Selena Gomez, who became close with Taylor when they were both dating Jonas Brothers simultaneously in the Disney Channel era. Selena was vocal about squad membership, even writing a song called Me and My Girls in 2015. Their friendship was real and has genuinely lasted. Third, and most visibly, were the rapidly recruited famous faces, models like Gigi Hadid, Cara Delevingne, Martha Hunt, and Lily Aldridge. Artists like Haim and Ellie Goulding. Many of them first appeared backstage at Taylor's Victoria's Secret fashion show performances. Taylor herself once told Lily Aldridge upon meeting her backstage, "You are now one of my best friends." The recruiting energy was real and very visible. Here is the thing that requires honesty. The friendships were real, and they were a commodity simultaneously. Both things were true at once. Taylor's team understood the PR value of what they were building. A Vogue cover in 2015 wasn't used to promote an album. It was entirely dedicated to Taylor and Karlie Kloss's friendship. The article wasn't about music or artistry. It was specifically designed to communicate one message. Taylor Swift is an incredible person to be friends with. The branding peaked with the Bad Blood music video in May 2015. Every member of the squad appeared in high-budget action sequences. It broke the YouTube record for most views in the first 24 hours. At the 2015 VMAs, Bad Blood won Video of the Year, and the entire squad joined Taylor on stage to accept the award. This was the Girl Squad at its absolute highest point. And it was also, though nobody knew it yet, right before everything started unraveling. The criticisms that started building. The backlash came from multiple directions. The first criticism was about exclusivity. While the squad was framed as a feminist celebration of female friendship, many people pointed out that it was simultaneously a very specific type of woman, predominantly white, thin, tall, and conventionally beautiful. Lena Dunham, who was largely responsible for introducing Taylor to mainstream feminism, once admitted that attending a squad event made her feel physically insecure about herself. That says everything. Demi Lovato noted publicly that she didn't see anyone in the squad with a normal body type, and that the image being projected was not realistic or representative. Rowan Blanchard pointed out that squad goals language creates a hierarchy that inherently excludes anyone who doesn't fit the aesthetic. Taylor herself later admitted in 2020 that she had been restricting her own food intake during the Girl Squad era due to body image pressures. The group that was supposed to be empowering was quietly generating its own impossible standard, even for the person at its center. The second criticism was about feminism. Taylor's version of female empowerment was largely individualist and apolitical. When Nicki Minaj raised pointed observations about how slimmer bodies were favored in award nominations, Taylor responded by making it about herself, a misstep she later acknowledged and apologized for. Critics noted that her feminist messaging rarely engaged with race, class, or anything beyond her own immediate experience. The third criticism was the bad blood situation itself. Whatever happened between Taylor and Katy Perry regarding touring dancers, and both sides have very different versions. Producing a high-budget music video where your entire famous friend group fights a character representing your real-life enemy is a complicated feminist statement at best. The collapse, Kanye, Kim and the Snake era. The moment that genuinely ended the Girl Squad era came in 2016. Kanye West released Famous, which contained a lyric about Taylor that she publicly condemned, saying she had never approved it. Taylor positioned herself as a victim of Kanye's disrespect. Then, Kim Kardashian released edited footage of a phone call between Taylor and Kanye that appeared to show Taylor approving the general concept of the lyric, while the parts where Taylor specifically objected to demeaning language had been cut out. The internet did not wait for context. The hashtag Taylor Swift is over party trended globally. Her social media was flooded with snake emojis, and Taylor, who had built an empire on public visibility, vanished completely for nearly a year. The Girl Squad, which had thrived entirely on paparazzi appearances and social media content, had nothing to survive on. And when the silence stretched on, members began quietly stepping back from the association. Zendaya, who had appeared in Bad Blood but was never truly close with Taylor, liked tweets clarifying she had never actually been part of the squad. Haley Steinfeld gave an interview saying people assumed they spent far more time together than they actually did. Selena Gomez later reflected that she never fully felt like she belonged in the celebrity friendship world, that Taylor was genuinely her only real industry friend. Karlie Kloss's distance accelerated further when her manager Scooter Braun, who also managed Kanye at the time, later purchased Taylor's master recordings in 2019. A friendship that had included shared Vogue covers and international trips became increasingly strained by the business realities surrounding them. In Things 10:25, Taylor Swift is more successful than at any previous point in her career. The Eras Tour became one of the highest-grossing concert tours in history. Her cultural footprint is genuinely unprecedented. But the Girl Squad, as a public spectacle, is gone. Taylor still maintains close friendships with Selena Gomez, Gigi Hadid, the Haim sisters, Blake Lively, Sabrina Carpenter, and Gracie Abrams. The friendships are real. The difference is that they are now almost entirely kept offline. No coordinated red carpet arrivals, no group social media posts, no manufactured moments for the press. She learned the lesson the hard way, that when friendship becomes a brand, the brand eventually becomes the story. And stories, in Hollywood, always have a second act that nobody plans for. The Girl Squad era was genuinely fascinating, a moment where female friendship became pop culture's biggest talking point, for better and for worse. The criticisms around representation, exclusivity, and performative feminism were real and worth examining. But so was the friendship itself. Two things were true simultaneously. Taylor Swift genuinely cared about these women, and her team understood exactly what those relationships were worth publicly. Hollywood has always operated that way. The Girl Squad just made it more visible than usual. What do you think? Was the Girl Squad a genuine celebration of female friendship? Or was it always more brand than bond? Let us know below. And follow FameFiles because we cover what's really happening, not just what gets posted.